I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck. Got me. Dum 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 dum. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck.
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Ryne Nelson.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Ahmed. He's in at shortstop. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Ahmed.
The pitch. That one inside. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the righty deals. Just missed the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Laced into left. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Tommy Pham. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first. Check swing went around, and the count is 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 2-0 is in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Pete Alonso up next for the Mets. Line drive, base hit, around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
First and second, no outs. Here's Pete Alonso. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
0-1 now. And that one missing low. And here it comes. Ground ball, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Here's Daniel Vogelback. And that one wrapped foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. And there's the strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Here's the Mets lineup now. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Tommy Pham.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge...
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2 and the D-backs coming up. Back here at Chase Field, and today's starter, Carrasco. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So man aboard, Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Runner at first with no outs here. And now it's even up. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And takes low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
No outs, runners at first and second. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Pham on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 4.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
And now it's Christian Walker. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Off the plate inside. 3-0. Here's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Booth. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one misses. 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out, base is full. Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count to 2-0. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Dominic Fletcher will hit next. This one high in the air to left center. Lindor on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. That is the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Nelson back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Righty delivers. And it's even up. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here comes a 3-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's a little high. Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner. Lined into left center, base hit.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Luis Guillorme.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And that one sliced foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Just missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Left-hand hitter waits.
Count it 3-2.
Hooks it away for the out.
The bat, the third baseman, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. And the 1-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's a little bit low. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And into the pool. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor sends it out. His 19th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
0-1 down. Ball 1 there.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at first with 2 away. Daniel Vogelback up now for the Mets. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looking good, Diamondbacks.
And he takes a strike. Up the middle. Throws to first. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one down the line. Loves it on the dive. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting nothing. The center fielder.
Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top-notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
Alec Thomas now. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's down and in.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner, and now 3-2. Stays alive. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Lindor makes the play. That's out number 2.
Third baseman number 2.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that one is inside. Off the mark there. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte, and he's already singled in this game. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Runner leads away at second. Into center. Pham puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. One left for Arizona. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now here is Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Nelson back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
There's a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Carson Kelly up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And it's 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's gone. He blasts one out to right. That's his 50th career homer. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryne Nelson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Carson Kelly.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The bat, number 13, shortstop.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 1. That one hooked foul. The pitch. And that one ripped to left. Oh, he botches it.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the third baseman, Brandon Nimmo.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That's in for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That one ripped. Gone. He'll touch them all. His 14th of the year. It's 10-1. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And that's in there for strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So 2 down. Pete Alonso now at the plate. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's deep. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. Pete Alonso with a shot to the opposite field. His 27th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 12-1.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Miguel Castro. He's into the game with the bases empty. Daniel Vogelback at the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. That one missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 12 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. And the right-hander back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Man at first. Now it's the DH, Christian Walker.
It's pouring down. High spots for the drip drop. Spent 300 for the flip flops. Lil but a big shot. My form bad but a good shot. I need 30 to travel. The flight alone was a 10 spot. We don't do base models.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Slapped foul. The 0-2. And now 1-2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
They say it went.
0-1's the count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pham under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Throw, and it gets away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Fletcher in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next offering away upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. The rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Ahmed around third. 1 run is in. Rivera around third. McNeil with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Moreno started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marte makes the catch, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 12 and the Diamondbacks 3. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte.
Starling.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left. Throw is high and over his head. Now he'll turn for second, and he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered in this game.
Jeff McNeil.
That misses, and that's ball one. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. To first. On the money. Nice play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First offering misses badly for ball one. Good eye right there. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One away with a runner at third. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next for New York, Luis Guillorme. There's a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs with a runner at third. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and that is that. Mets lead one. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Bottom 4, here's a speed threat, Alec Thomas.
The center fielder, Alec Thomas.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Left-hand batter waits. And a strike. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. He's safe. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, not close. Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. One now. To third, might be two. Fires to second for one. On to Vogelback. Two.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's Ketel Marte. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. That one drifts inside. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Tap back to the mound. Sends it to Vogelback. They get the out on Marte. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Mets 12 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And next for the Mets, Tommy Pham. On the ground, and foul ball. The next offering misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. To the right side. Rivera takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered here in this one.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Thomas raging back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's in there, 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Ball one there. In the air, right side. Fletcher pulls it down, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 13-3. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. The other way. McNeil gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Christian Walker. A strikeout and a walk. That one hit to right. Marte calls it in, 2 away.
now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Misses off the plate. 1-0. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Righty reliever out of the pen, Kevin Ginkel.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here's the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. And he deals. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling
Starling Marte up to hit. Now a check swing, but he held up. Bullpen activity starting up now. Andrew Chafin, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. The 1-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Right-handed reliever. And that's a little bit high. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. Moved first. Marte dives back in. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down. Man at first, Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit.
Alvarez.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Guillorme stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the pitch. Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a good eye there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left-hand hitter waits. Next offering is outside. Two outs. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And he walked him.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 outs. Bases are full. Oh, 0-2 now.
No, inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Mets out in front 13-3. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. Carrasco back to work. There's a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. TJ McFarland getting ready to go. The 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. The pitch. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. Here's a 2-2. Right through there. Got him. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now up next for Arizona, Dominic Fletcher. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bounce to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting. The catcher,
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The 0-2. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Moreno makes the turn at second. The run scores all the way from first, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. There's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, T.J. McFarland. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And here it comes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 13-7.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Two down, nobody on.
Yeah.
And a count 1-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
The pitch. And another ball. And now the lefty just misses with that one. Christian Walker waiting to hit for the D-backs. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 3-run shot for Arizona. We're through 6 full. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Pham.
The center fielder, Tommy Pham.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. On the outside corner, strike 1. Just off the inside edge. Righty to the plate. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. Man at second.
Inside, ball 2.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. One out and a runner at second. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So first and second with one man gone. And here's the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
And a foul ball. That's inside.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
1-2 now. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Andrew Chafin on a pitch out of the pen here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Starling Marte. There's a strike. Bases loaded, one away. And now it's even up.
1-0.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the batter now, Jeff McNeil. That's a little bit low. And the 1-0. And delivers outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here comes a pitch.
That's ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. And he'll play it on a bounce. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fletcher on his way over. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And the inning is over. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. The Mets lead it 15-7. And welcome back. And now it's going to be Christian Walker.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And out of here. A shot to left. His 19th home run of the year, and they inch closer. It's 15-8.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Drew Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Emmanuel.
And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Racing makes the catch. And there are two down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Dominic Fletcher stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in there for strike one. Fouled off. He was late. And 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. D-backs get one on the solo jack. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back after this on the show. We go to the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Guillorme. And he deals. Just off the outside part of the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Austin Adams preparing to come on if needed. The lefty, the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Falling behind 2-1. And the pitch. There's a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But Brooke, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, and he just misses. The pitch. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1. Slider misses outside. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Tommy Pham. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
The count.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Ahmed over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Mets are out on top, 15-8. Back here at Chase Field, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
And here it comes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Righty delivers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Ball,
just
that's out.
misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball
Up
on
next
strike
with the
3,
Diamondbacks.
but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs
Inside, ball 1.
are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Kicks and fires. Slice the other way and foul. And the righty deals. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits.
That's
Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vogelback puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away
Baseman
down.
number 2, Carrasco. Carrasco.
So the lineup flips over. Now, Geraldo Perdomo. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch. Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 15-8. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Austin Adams.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So digging in, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz up and loosening in the pen. Bounced up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. And that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel.
And here's the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. Mets out in front, 15-8. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Dominic Leone.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ketel Marte digs in now.
Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The pitch. And that's outside.
That's right. Good eye. Wait for your pitch.
And that one upstairs.
2-0.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Nick Ahmed now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brant Hartwig, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And now the 0-1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses off the plate. 2-1. That one missed. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First offering misses the mark. Right-handed reliever on the corner for a strike, and the count even at 1. Here's a high chopper over to first. Now only one out remaining.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So it's their last chance in this one. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him looking. That's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
15-8 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I can't relax in this body I'm in. I'm looking for personal improvement, but your mind is wicked, that's how you use it. You push me into place I resist. I'm not a child, I'm not a kid. I'm not ignorant to the blow. I'm a straight shot, by now you know this. I'm changing shapes. I'm a work in progress.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.